No.
That's because it says no.
I know. That's what Cheater.
Welcome to America's Breadbasket, where contrary to popular belief, we don't all live on a farm in the middle of the prairie. That's why I'm taking a series of field trips, literally, to meet some women who are a lot like me, except they're farmers. Let's find out what's happening in the heart of our country's ag industry.
I'm Joan Ruskamp from Dodge, Nebraska, and one of the reasons it's really important to me to connect with consumers is because I did not know the story until I lived the story. And it's important to me that consumers understand exactly how food is grown and raised from a farmer.
My name's Karol Swan, and agriculture's been my whole life. I grew up on a farm near Ashland, Nebraska, which is in the southeast corner of Saunders County. I went to UNL, got a bachelor's degree in animal science, and then went into meat grading and certification with the USDA and worked at packing plants for 32 years. We are blessed with abundant and healthy and a variety of food supplies. We are all choice, no fear, enjoy your food. We're so glad to have you here, and today I guess we're going to discuss GMOs and food safety.
So my first question is, what is a GMO and why do we have them? Why do we use them? Why is it a thing?
They're a genetically modified organism, went through genetic engineering. The purpose is to improve crop production, to have crops produced with less resources.
I think what's really interesting though is we've been genetically modifying crops for countless years, generations and generations. And now in the lab, we can select for a trait. On our farm, we grow corn, and rootworm is a little pest that can be difficult. Well, there's a way in the lab to genetically, it's like a smartphone, add an app to the seed, and he can defend himself a lot easier against that rootworm out in the field. I think what's valuable though too is this doesn't happen without any supervision. It takes 10 to 15 years of testing and trial and error to see, will this work? And it's done under protected environments so that nothing gets into the environment that could cause harm.
Does it go into livestock? Are they genetically modified, or is it just corn and soybeans?
Just your crops. There's one thing, salmon has been genetically modified. That was one of the one of the animal type things, one of the live type things. All the rest of them are crops.
Hawaii raises a lot of papaya, and they were absolutely going to lose the entire crop, except for the fact that they were able to put in a genetically resistant gene to help it fight a disease that was killing all the plants. So there's not very many that we directly purchase in the store and put in our mouth. Now corn, we do feed to our cattle, and rigorous studying is done, and that's important. We should have the guarantee of safety that when cattle eat that corn, the substance of the corn, the DNA in that, does not change in the animal to change the animal. It's digested like if it had corn that was not genetically modified. Corn is corn, the nutrition of the corn is the same, the quality of the corn. It's more about the plant and what the plant was able to do to defend itself. Fear drives a lot of people. You see more things shared on maybe social media that has fear behind it versus facts. And that's why we're sitting here today, because we really want to get at the facts that, and our values drive that. We care deeply about what we put on our ground, what we feed our animals, what we're feeding ourselves and our families. And we want the facts to help us drive the decisions we make to do that.
Is the seedless watermelon genetically modified?
No.
I always thought it was. Okay, I'm embarrassed now.
All right, ladies, we're going to move inside and play a little game called GMO or No, and take a look at labels, how they're read, how they're understood or misunderstood, and really what does the GMO label mean. What we're going to do is look at a variety of ingredients or foods that we eat and decide whether they have been genetically modified or not. GMO or no?
GMO.
Yep.
Yes. Cotton is one of our genetically modified crops, and it's because of a nasty little bugger called boll weevil that was destroying the cotton crop. Okay, we have some lovely red strawberries.
I'm gonna
GMO
say
or no?
I'm
no.
gonna say no.
Very good. Yep.
Pretty good.
Grapefruit.
So I thought that was an orange.
I would say no. What do you say?
I'm gonna go yes.
Ooh,
Oh, 50-50. What do you think, Karol?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Grapefruits are grapefruits. They grow on the tree, and we pick them off, then we eat them. And I love tomatoes. I don't know about you all, but BLTs in the summer.
Well, tell me on the label. No. I'm gonna say no.
I'll also say no.
Correct.
Yep. All right, we got a bottle of oil there.
I don't know what a canola is.
I don't either, so I'm
Like,
gonna
is
say
that-
yes.
Probably a derivative of corn.
Maybe.
They both begin with a C. Yeah.
They do both begin with a C.
Yeah, it could be from a cactus then.
Oh,
I mean,
true.
You know.
Yeah, I'd say that looks very genetically modified to me.
You can't tell.
I didn't know if I could.
Oil.
Yeah, okay, well, first of all, is it yes? I say yes.
I also say yes.
But
Yes,
we,
canola is.
what
What's
is a
based
Based
canola?
on unscientific determination, but you're correct.
Okay.
Potatoes?
Potatoes.
I'm going yes. I'm all in. Deal.
I would say yes as well.
Correct.
Correct for this variety particularly.
Oh.
Not all potatoes are
I
genetically
didn't know.
modified.
This is a russet, correct?
This is a russet, an innate russet. That's what gives it its genetic modification, and it's for a shelf life.
And also bruising, because when you harvest potatoes, there's a lot of tumbling action that happens, and this helps us reduce food waste.
Yeah.
We're better taking care of our resources and the benefits of them.
All right, we have some whole grain spaghetti. Yes.
No.
That's because it says no.
I know. That's what I
Cheater.
But it's wheat though. That can't be genetically modified. Brown sugar.
Look at you looking.
I was not. Is there a label up there? I was looking for an expiration date, just making sure it's safe.
And I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say no, only because you said yes.
Sugar beets
I
are
know.
a form of sugar, and they are a genetically modified
That's
crop.
what I thought.
If it said sugar beet sugar, the answer would be yes. Sugar cane is not. Whether a plant received genetic modification or not, the food that it produces is nutritionally the same. I'm so glad you're able to join us today and visit our farm and learn more about GMOs and food labels and safety and the value that we place in the food that we produce so that your families are healthy and can thrive.
It's been very helpful to learn about GMO. You hear it all the time, so it's great to learn that they're just the same nutritionally, but better all the way around.